3 daily rituals that helped me gain more control in my life. Coming from someone who used to just go through the motions of life and live life blindly, it put me through a bunch of sticky situations. With me being 30 pounds overweight, with me being thousands in debt because your boy didn't pay electricity or gas, with me struggling with my vices and chasing instant gratification, which all of these things could have been prevented. I'm sharing these with y'all hoping that this will help someone out there. Maybe you're struggling with discipline, maybe you're struggling with instant gratification, maybe you're just not where you want to be in your life and you want to gain more control of the results in your life. These 3 daily rituals I still do till this very day, and it has changed my life drastically over the last 4 years. First things first is making a to-do list for the following day the night prior. This helps me get a crystal clear game plan on exactly what I need to get done the following day, and this helps me stay on top of the shit I need to get done. In the past, I knew I had a bunch of different things to get done, right? But without having that game plan, without having these things on the top of my mind, I would allow life to pick up and allow that to push my priorities back. For example, I had to do an assignment, or I had to pay rent, or I had to go ahead and have a conversation with an individual. Although I knew that I needed to get those things done, when things popped up, whether a friend asked to hang out, right? Or when I wasn't feeling the best, or when something more exciting comes up, rather than doing the boring shit that I don't want to do, I would easily say yes to that and just push my priorities back. But by having that to-do list, not only are you able to stay on top of your priorities, but you also feel more productive, right? When you physically check things off your to-do list, it's like, oh shit, I already got this thing done. Oh shit, I already knocked this off. And it feels accomplishing because it's like you're feeling productive. Secondly is waking up earlier. Now I know that there is a trend of waking up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And society almost makes it like, the earlier you wake up, the more successful you are. Now, I'm not saying you have to wake up at like 3, 4, 5 a.m. every single day, but the reason why I wake up earlier is because it gives me undisrupted time during the day, especially as someone that is super busy and as someone who uses my phone and uses the internet for my career. It's so easy to get bombarded with notifications or get distracted when you start scrolling or when you get a message somewhere. But by waking up earlier, that is like my undisrupted time where I'm not distracted whatsoever. Also, going back to the productivity aspect, most people wake up at like 7, 7:30, 8 a.m. to start their 9 to 5. But by waking up a little bit earlier, I get a lot of shit done by the time 7, 8, 9 a.m. comes around. And next thing you know, I'm already done with most of my work for the day come 12 p.m. So it's another mental productivity boost, right? Knowing that I'm getting more shit done earlier in the day, and now I have a lot more free time later in the day, rather than feeling like I have to be behind with everything. And last but not least, this is not sexy whatsoever. And honestly, this was probably why I was struggling with debt for the longest. And that is tracking my numbers, my budget, my body weight, my diet, my workouts, as many numbers as I possibly can. Now, this is something I believe strongly on. Expecting guaranteed results without tracking any data is like almost throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping for things to stick. The best analogy I love for this is, let's say you're trying to save $1,000. If you have no idea how much is coming in or how much is going out of your account, how do you know if you're actually going to guarantee you're going to save those $1,000? And the same goes with your fitness. The same goes with your career. The same goes with every other aspect in your life. If you want to see guaranteed results in your life, go ahead and track your data, even though it's not the sexiest thing to do, right? Even though it takes you an extra 5 to 10 minutes every single day. But by having that extra data, now you can take the emotions out of your decisions every single day, because it's like, okay, these are the facts, right? And by having the data and by having the facts, now you can go ahead and make adjustments going down the road. I spent too much here. Okay, next week or next month, let's go ahead and make some adjustments. In terms of your diet, right? If you're eating way too many calories, that number on the scale is going up. Now you know, and you have that awareness to go ahead and drop those calories, see where you can make those adjustments. By no means do you have to do any of these whatsoever, but these things helped me change my life drastically, and it helped me gain a lot more control in terms of the results of my life. But hey, what do I know? Our lives are a result of our decisions and our actions on a day-to-day basis, which we all have control regardless of the circumstance. Whether there is a pandemic going on, whether gas prices are going up, whether there is some other crazy current event that is going on, we still have control of our choices. What time we wake up, of us tracking our data, and us pre-planning our days ahead of time. And this is why I freaking love fitness, because no matter the circumstance, no matter your genetics, you still have the choice on what you put into your system. You still have a choice on whether or not you want to move your body. You still have a choice on how you take care of your body. I don't know about y'all, but the last thing I want is to be on my deathbed and regret not doing the shit I knew I was capable of doing, especially when I knew that it was a choice of mine. So I'm curious to know, which of these do you guys already do? Or which of these do you want to start incorporating in your life? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm someone that is huge on personal development, on bettering myself, on finding ways to optimize my life in all areas: health, wealth, relationships, personal. If this was helpful, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one.